What is up, YouTube? It is your boy John here from Puma Plow. Welcome to Lawn Mowing Simulator. I guess we can look at this as a first look. Something like that. Anyway, my first time, I'm going to stream it for a little bit. It's going to be lit. Let's get to it. Yo, Keegan, thank you very much for the resub there. Much appreciated. Holy cow, welcome back. What's up, guys? What's up, guys? Welcome in. Welcome to Lawn Mowing Simulator. I have skipped some of the really boring stuff, like setting up my company name. That kind of stuff, you know? Yeah, it's fine. You know? Sparkling ice strawberry watermelon, Sean.
Stephen
Nice.
Long 202 cheered Dex 100. Oh no, what is this?
Oh no, what is this? This is Lawn Mowing Simulator, guys. It just dropped today. Lawn Mowing Simulator just came out today. It's like 20 something bucks on Steam, 25 and some change. Let's get into Steam so we can say hi to the guys and some lawns. Hello?
Hello.
I like my wardrobe change mid intro. Let's go. Yeah, never done that before. Anyway.
I bet you have.
Back when I had starting soon screens. Yes. Yeah. All right. So chat, the dilemma right now is, do we go with this little tiny little tractor, or we go with a little tiny out front mower? I know what I want to drive, and that's not the tractor. But we're going with the out front mower, okay? That's what we're doing.
Gillette just resubscribed for 5 months. Let's Hank Hill this stream.
Let's Hank Hill this. What?
Hype train.
Hype train. Woo woo. I don't see it.
Mowing hype.
I don't see it, chat. I don't see it. Mr. Leonard.
What's up?
Big E, what's going
What's
on?
up, Leonard?
Yo, look at all this hype right now we have here. Oh, Carson, when I changed it, it changed to inches. So I have to cut between 2 and 2 3/8 of an inch.
Oh, okay.
I changed
I
mine
should
to
change mine.
I changed it
change?
to imperial instead of like metric.
Oh.
Steven, thanks for the 2 gifted. I appreciate the 2 gift subs, buddy.
You could do that in the beta too.
Did you? All right, so we're
Or
gonna
at
walk
least
around
the
the
second beta.
Was there a second beta?
Yeah.
Oh, Hoyt, thanks for the biddies as well. Carson, is there hidden treasure here?
Hoyt 2016 cheered Dex 300.
Oh, there's a gnome. There's a gnome.
There's 3 or 4 things you have to
McCanna
throw, it looks
25
like.
cheered Dex 100.
There's poop. Hey, chat. I found the poop.
Gillette cheered X 100.
Chat, are you guys really hyped for Lawn Mowing Sim, or is it me? I don't know. This is a lot of hype, boys. Thank you guys so much for all the biddies. Gift subs. I found 2 things. I found a gnome and a pile of poop. I think that's all. Okay.
Nice.
Nope.
No? What do you mean no?
Look in the top right. It'll tell you.
Oh, it does say 2 out of 3. Oh. Tomcat, excuse you. Where's the 3rd thing at?
Yeah, look around for it.
Okay, well, both of those were right here. So, oh, there, it's another pile of poop. All right, there we go. We're good. Chat,
What
Lawn
happens if
Mowing
you
Sim.
run over the pile of poop.
I don't know. I
You
don't remember
can't.
seeing it.
It automatically picks it up for you, and you lose that money X,
Okay.
like bonus.
All right, hold X. There we go. So, chat, here's an issue I'm having right now. See how my camera's moving? It's the joystick on my controller. Thanks for the chewing.
Hoyt 2016 cheered Dex 300.
Thank you guys for the biddies. What are you guys doing? What are you guys doing? It's not available for 1. Interesting, Sean. S and X, but not 1. Okay. All right, so we need to set our height. We're going to cut at the top of the height because we can. Okay. Caw? You guys must be really excited for this game. That's all I can say. All right, so we're mowing, boys. Okay, Leonard.
21
Leonard.
cheered Dex 10000.
Gonna play it twice.
Oh yeah.
Leonard 21 cheered Dex 10000.
Leonard is pumped for this game, chat. Thank you, Leonard. I appreciate you, sir, as always. Oh my goodness.
Now I can't afford to buy the game, so you're welcome.
You want me to buy it for you?
No.
Somebody just paid me, so I got you.
Point 2016 just
Wait,
subscribed.
coming in with a resub. Look at, I missed because I was looking at chat. Guys, I don't know about this. Thank you guys so much for all of it. I appreciate it. You guys are great. Holy cow. Let's go with a little bonus stream hype train. Now, in full disclosure, I did just play the tutorial before streaming and this mission. I just want everybody to be aware of that. But, you know, that's okay. So, we have to get to like 99% or something
For what?
to complete this mission.
10_50 cheered Dex 100.
Thanks for the 100. Oh my goodness. You guys, another 100. Holy cow.
Gilek cheered X 100.
Guys, I'm playing Lawn Mowing Sim every stream from now on. JK. JK. I wonder how much content there actually is in this game. Because, you know, like Firefighting Sim, you can basically beat in like...
Balls of Fury
I know.
75 cheered X 500.
Balls of Fury, thank you for the 500. Plugger's getting in on it with the 200. Look at you. Yo.
Underscore plugger cheered X 200.
Chat. Thank you guys so much. I think this is might sound weird to say this, but I think this is the most amount of people we've had like
Point 2016
jump on a hype train.
cheered Dex 400.
Oh wait, thank you as well. Again, holy cow. You guys are insane. You guys are insane. How's it work on a keyboard? I'm playing on a controller right now. The only thing that I don't know how to do is cruise control.
Or is it one?
That would be so nice if there was. So on a keyboard, you just have to like tap?
I don't know. I played it with controller.
Oh yeah, that's okay. Hang on, this is keyboard driving right now.
It's so like sporadic too.
This is keyboard driving. I can't do that.
Carson underscore Phillips cheered Dex 200.
Carson jumping on the train. Appreciate the 200. Sean, we'll probably do some more of this, yeah. We'll probably do more. Cruise control, can that be added now? Please? You wanted to see the game. Heck yeah. Let's go. White Cotton. I downloaded it as soon as I was done streaming. Well, after like 5 minutes to reset my internet earlier, but yeah.
If you alt tab out, it pauses your game.
Car Mechanic Simulator comes out tomorrow. Nice. I will not be picking that one up. That does not interest me in the slightest. By the way, this game is running my GPU real hard.
It's so at 100%.
About 80. It was at 100% earlier. It runs about 80 most of the time. So, yeah. Appreciate all the biddies and the gift subs, guys, during the hype train. Holy cow, you guys are insane, generous. I appreciate it, guys. Thank you, thank you.
Big A01 cheered Dex 1000.
Big E, thank you, buddy. Appreciate the 1,000 biddies. Holy cow. Yo, can we get a cool new game like every day, huh? It is on the newer Xboxes, yes. From what Sean was saying. And it was out on Xbox earlier today before it came out for PC. For the record. I did pick this up while streaming earlier. But yeah.
Watson Boy just resubscribed for 28 months.
Watson, thanks for the resub. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. 28 months. Holy cow. Appreciate it, guys. Thank you all. You guys are all insane. Holy cow. So we have to get to like 99% or something before we can actually finish up. There is no trimming.
Point 2016 cheered Dex 300.
White, thank you. Again. Chat, did we get to... We completed a level 2 hype train? Wait, oh. Okay. Appreciate it, guys. Thank you. We got another dog emote. All right. Thanks, chat. Appreciate you guys. Now I don't have to sweat while mowing lawns. What if I tell you it's a little warm in here where I'm sitting right now? There's no bugs in my face, though, so I'm cool with that, you know? Yeah.
Do you have your dad shoes on playing this?
I am not wearing shoes. I have socks on, though. No shoes, Carson. Thank you. Dude, that's the fit. I have to... Oh, somebody needs to make a video where they have to, like, get ready to go mow their lawn with, like, the fanny pack with an extra beer and, like, the dad shoes and, like, a visor. And then they sit down and play lawn mowing sim. That would be a hilarious TikTok. Somebody make that a thing, because that would be hilarious. Make sure you tag me in it. I want to see it.
Why don't you do it?
I'm just the idea guy. That's all I am. Metallic, welcome back. How's it going? Turn the AC. It's already like cranked up as hard as it can go. Sean? Just saying. Hot here today. I do not believe you can stripe, no. Oh.
But you gotta do 100% on the second one.
Oh no.
How you can stripe to go out of cab, it looks like.
True that,
I
Watson.
think it's with
True
the
that.
bigger mowers.
Oh, stripe with the bigger mowers?
Yeah, the more advanced,
I
bigger.
can see that.
One guy I saw, he was doing that tractor thing or something.
I got that a little weird out front more. Metallic, no idea. Samuel Boy, what's up? Welcome in, guys. Thanks for stopping in, everybody. I was like, I was a little, I don't know, not nervous, but like I was curious what the interest would be in this game, you know? So far I'm having fun with it. I like it. It does run the computer real hard though. And I really want a bigger lawnmower. I will tell you that right now. I would like a bigger lawnmower. Does it look okay? Sound okay on the stream, by the way? Everything looking good? Sounding good? Let me know. A lot of bird noises I'm noticing.
It all looks good except for the fact there's a goofy looking guy in the bottom left corner.
Facts.
All right, cool. That better?
Yes.
I'm back. I have returned. Oh,
Ow.
got him. 91, 95 the rest of the week. It's going to be bad here tomorrow and Thursday.
Dude, today was
Yo, Steven,
way
thank
hot.
you. Was it?
Oh my goodness.
Steven, don't care for the game. Here for the peeps. I appreciate you, Steven. Thank you, sir. Hey, that, as a streamer, that's a huge compliment, you know? Just saying.
Done with job 2, boy.
Carson, slow down, boy.
Well, you should be on this level, but no. You started.
I'm drunk, so it doesn't matter to me. What if I tell you I might have had a beverage before stream?
I'm so proud of you.
I probably stole it from my brother because, like, I don't know if he bought it for me or him. But he bought it, like, back at my birthday. And then he gave me one, so I just, like, commandeered another one, you know? Okay. After our conversation earlier today, I really want to try Busch Light Apple. We were talking about it today. Have you tried that one yet?
I have not.
Apparently it's really hard to find. So. Maybe, I guess I'm going to the farm tomorrow at some point. Maybe I'll stop and see if I can find some. Well, the dad's going to think I'm an alcoholic, so.
$38,000 for that thing? For pounds?
For what?
The Grounds Master 3300.
You're going to have to speak English because I don't know what that is.
The churro one.
It's a Toro!
Toro.
Leonard, tell him he's wrong. It's not churro. It's Toro.
I know it's not churro, but I'm gonna call it churro because I know it annoys you.
Saw a PC at Best Buy with 3070 for $2,000. Ooh. It's a little real. That's all I've heard about.
3070 is it though?
What?
With 3070 is $2,000 too much?
Probably. I mean, what's the MSRP on a 3070? Like 600, 700 bucks?
Well,
be.
what else is in that PC? Uh-oh, my
Oh,
controller just
Plug,
stopped.
are you gonna start modding this game? Oh no. Oh no, Plug.
MSRP for 3070 is $1,000.
Really?
Yep.
That's probably not a bad price, $2,000. Time you throw a $500-$600 processor in there. I have a skipper, guys. Oh no. I'm gonna get fired.
Oh, never mind. The original is 500.
Oh,
What's your next upgrade gonna be there, Johnny?
lawnmower. Whatever I can afford.
Jag?
Churro.
The churro one?
The churro.
The small churro?
Yeah, definitely a Turo. Chat, I know it's Toro. Okay, my dad's a stockholder. My dad used to sell Toro. I know. The Carson's saying Churro just to annoy me. And it's kind of working.
Churro.
It's kind of working.
Churro.
I like this camera view personally, chat. But it makes it harder to see sometimes, you know? What do you guys think? Thoughts? First person, third person? This game in VR, maybe? Be pretty sick, wouldn't it? Telling you guys, I need a junk zero turn that I can make into a setup for this game.
Oh my god, please.
That'd be great.
Yes.
Be awesome. Be lit, as they say.
I could sell my vehicle for £2,000.
Sell your lawnmower?
Yeah.
Really? And you do have to mow in these little gates here too.
Yeah, you can buy like HQs and props and stuff.
Oh wow. I didn't know all that. This thing's funky, man. This like rear steer articulation, like it's kind of weird. And then like in Farm Sim, camera gets in your, or tree gets in your camera, and you know, you're just done then. All right, let's, and we can do turf damage, by the way. If I turn too sharp or slam on the brake, you can do turf damage. And of course, that's no good. Customer's not happy.
If you turn too sharp, like on the patio up there, you get turf damage. By the way.
Oh really?
Can't turn around too fast.
Even on the patio?
Yep.
Even on the patio.
Dang.
So eventually, you'll get to the point where you'll only be able to use certain things. Like you can't use a side discharge or something.
Oh. I assume we're mulching right now. That's all we have.
Yes.
Oh, maybe a little
The
rear
next
discharge.
side discharge is up into like the skags, I think.
Yeah, and you can mow over
Into the
flowers. Obviously, you lose like points or whatever, XP. However you rank up, I don't really know, to be honest. But you definitely can mow like flowers over and stuff. I feel like this is going to be a kind of a satisfying game because like the gratification, like, you know, you get it done, it looks good, you know. I always tried to teach that to people when I was mowing with different people over the years, like people that had never really like cut grass. It's like, take a little pride. Biggie, I'm gonna be honest, man, chat ratted you out hard on that, bro. I was looking right at it. Just throwing that out there. But I appreciate the videos nonetheless. Thank you, sir. As always. So, yeah. Very satisfying. Maybe not as much as satisfactory, you know. Yeah. The company name is Puma Plow. My employee name is, you know, Jon. The real, you know, original here. Okay. All right, so we are done now, chat. We hit our 99% or whatever. So now we just drive back over to the trailer and crash it on here as hard as possible. Like that. We did it, chat. We did it. We mowed our first lot. Wow. Big E, I still am if I'm not staring at chat. Like, that will catch me off guard big time. But I was looking directly at chat. So that kind of, you know, chat ratted you up. See that one? Steven. I wasn't looking at chat. You got to plan it out just right where I'm not looking at it, you know? Okay, so we can actually, we have to like repair.
Oh.
So we made 300. Now that should be in dollars. I swear that should be in dollars, right? We're just going to call it dollars. I know it's not. Dollary dues, maybe? We'll call them dollary dues.
Pounds.
There might be a separate setting for currency.
There might be. But anyway, so we made 352. We're going to accept that. And then we can upgrade? No, we can't. Oh, we have different HQs, yeah. Wait, thank you as well. What do we want to do now? Just get another job, right?
Yep.
I have to like repair and refuel. How do I do that?
And on the trailer.
I can on the trailer. Here we go. We can repair, and fuel is the big one I want to do. Sharpen the blade too. Okay, so we want to click on our next job. We want to assign me as the employee and the lawnmower because that's the only one we have right now, and send it. Send it. What did you put on the lawn or on the airplane? Is that sunglasses?
Yeah, that's sunglasses.
That's awkward looking. This is very strange. Something overseas, Sean. What brand is this lawnmower technically?
Night.
What?
Night.
Night. Okay, what Carson said, chat. Oh, we gotta go. It is night. Okay, we gotta go. Gotta go look. Where's the piles of poop? Oh, it's a ball. We found a ball. Oh, there's 5 objects in this yard. These darn people. I hate people like this. Clean up your yard before I get there. You know I'm coming when I'm coming. You know, like, come on.
Excuse you. Have you seen your yard during Christmas?
Yeah, but there's nobody coming to cut grass.
Not the point.
You mean not the point? It's totally the point.
No.
I have seen my yard once or twice during Christmas, yeah. Alright, we got all 5 boys. Look at us. Woohoo! We did it. We did it. We did it. We did it. Hooray! Turned into a Dora the Explorer episode over here, chat. Sorry. It is a new game. Yes. It came out today. You like where they're going with this white cut? Nice. Pick it up, man. All right, what do we have to mow at in this one? I didn't pay attention. Escape. Okay, so we need to cut between 2 3/8 and 2 3/4. Okay. 2 3/8 and 2 3/4. So we'll cut at the high setting, of course, because that's what you do. All right. Okay. 1 second here. Let's turn into dirty. Wait, my guy's stretching. Look at him stretch. Why is... Okay, we're gonna say yes. Steven, yes, you need to clean up your yard before I get there. I will charge extra if you do not. I actually have charged people extra for not having, yeah. Mostly it was dog droppings. I didn't care for having to mow dog droppings, and I didn't pick them up. Go back to first person for edging. But I would actually charge people more if they had like a dog and didn't clean up after it. Especially if it was a big dog. If it was a big dog, it was really bad. Lady across the street from me, actually, I charged her like a lot more. Because her dog was massive. And you know what they say about big dogs, right?
They're big paws.
Yep. The big collars, too. Yeah. Yep, lawn mowing sim. Just came out today. A couple hours ago, honestly. Like 4 hours ago, maybe? 5? And yes, we're mowing across the stonework. I already measured all of it so that we won't hit it with our blades, guys. Going right over it. You guys believe that? I don't know if you guys believe that or not. I know I don't. Oh. What? Carson, you can decide what you want to do with that one. I'm just going to say, what? You'd play things like this in Power Wash, but your buddy would give you too much. Who cares what your friend thinks? If you're having fun playing a game, who cares? Maybe he's not a friend that you need to have. You know what I'm saying? Power Wash isn't for me, but this game, I'm all about it. This response is just gone. Okay, tell him that when he's playing GTA then, okay? You can't do that for real. I'm saying. There you go. Valid. That's your comeback right there. And then me be like, bro, I don't actually mean that. It's like, no, don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Okay? Know what I'm saying? Just don't tell your friend you're playing Lawn Mowing Sim. Only about the simulators that he says that. Well, wait till it's winter and then play it, and then he can't tell you to go out and do it because it's winter and there's snow on the ground. How about that? Hopefully you live somewhere where you get snow. Gonna head to bed. See you later. Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate it. A little bit, yeah. A little bit there, Metallic. I don't know if it likes Xbox controllers, by the way, this game. Because, like, some of the stuff, it's kind of herky-jerky. And, like, I'm not moving the joystick that, like, herky-jerky either. Like a Dead Zone thing. It does not like Dead Zones. CMB. I'm loving it so far. Been having a good time with it. For sure, for sure. I did download the demo, and I played the demo when it was out, too. I enjoyed it back then, too. Fun. What's better, Farm Sim or this one? I mean, Farm Sim by far. Let's be real. It's Farm Sim. Come on. But this I won't play this for 5,000 hours, you know? I might. I don't think it has a real more, no. But those are called real mores. No, I don't think it has that. I got you, Metallic. Okay. Got you, Metallic. Apparently it does work with steering wheel, correct?
I don't know.
Maybe? There's something on Steam about it.
According to their Discord, full wheel support.
Okay, so yeah. Simulator grass.
Reach over and twist your wheel and see what happens.
You want me to break the game?
Yeah.
It's not doing it. It's really stiff, but it's not doing anything. You can destroy flowers. Yes. Yes, you can. You get points taken away from you or whatever. XP. Yes, you can. I reached over and tried it. It didn't work. But I think maybe if I started the game on the wheel, because like I started on controller here, so maybe if I started on the wheel, it would work. Like Leonard said, according to the Steam page, it has full controller supports. Or full wheel support, sorry. The throttle, I think, would get really annoying. Like, my foot would be dead by the end of playing this game. There needs to be a cruise control. Like, set it at 3 miles an hour and just go. Mouse steering available. This would be horrible. I don't know about mouse steering. It is bad with keyboard. You guys want to see it? Here we go. Watch. This is keyboard driving. So you got to, like, tap to maintain your speed. So it's, like, herky-jerky and then, like, real touchy. I can't do that. Sorry. Can't do it. It's a whole lot better on the controller. A whole lot better. I could be going a little bit faster, but it's hard to kind of figure out just where I need to have my controller, the joystick or the right trigger. That is. So we're going a little slower than we should, but that's okay. I don't want turf damage either. Turf damage is a thing too. Let's do a little flower bed edge work here, guys. Farmer Nick, welcome in. How's it going? Welcome to Lawn Mowing Simulator. You know, I can't go out and do this in real life right now. It's 8:30 at night. It's dark outside. My lawnmower has lights on it. Dang it. Actually, they don't work right now, though. Something happened to the lights on the laser again. They don't work. They never work. We've been through more lights on that thing. I swear, it's crazy. It is actual, like, insanity. But yeah.
Operator error.
I think we blew out a switch again. I'd have to get a new controller. I gotcha. Might have to get a different controller out here. Weed Whacker Simulator, yes. Jimmy Pants, what's up? It's always mowing season here. See, I can do this in the winter when I can't mow in real life. You get that, you know, kind of scratch the itch, you know. I'm down. You lost a bet and had to change your name. Jimmy Pants, how's it going, man? Haven't had rain here since this spring. Oh, goodness. That's not good. Not good. What causes turf damage? If you turn too tight, too fast. Mostly if you're going like turning fast and tight, like really sharp. I believe if you like slam on the brakes really hard, you can cause turf damage. But definitely turning too aggressively can definitely cause turf damage. So yeah. Oh, see right there, guys, I overloaded my engine, so it didn't really like cut like it should have.
You keep going while that's happening, you'll drop grass too.
Yeah.
And on some yards, you'll get penalized if you do that and leave it.
Oh.
Go back over it, it chops it out.
I gotcha. So when you start the game, guys, you do kind of get some brief. That's probably a simulator, yeah. You do get some real brief, like, character building. It's not a lot, but there is a little bit to it. I skipped that part. You get to pick your logo and, like, the color of your shirt and stuff like that. Turn, baby, turn. I need a 0 turn, guys.
In.
This is my starting machine. You get, what is it, $3,000, Carson, to start with?
I think so.
Yeah.
You can take out a loan too.
Oh. But I don't have anything better as far as lawnmowers. This is as good as it gets right now, guys.
You might get a loan after this yard and get a bigger mower.
I think you have to unlock them, don't you?
I don't know.
Or is it just a money thing? I'm not sure.
I think as you get money, they unlock, like...
Probably based on, like, your XP, right?
I don't know.
Oh, no, chat. Oh, no. No, guys, you either start with this machine or you start with a little lawn tractor. It's tiny. Those are the two starting machines, so, yeah. I chose the bigger one. Trimming more? No, there's no trimming. There's no trimming. It's just, you gotta drive close to stuff, that's all. That's all. Gotta watch out for flowers too. They kind of jump out in front of you. Alright, so allegedly we're only 54% done. 54.5.
So even the hour meter works on this thing.
Is it?
Yeah, I got 0.9 on mine.
Wow.
Down to your right.
Yeah.
And like first person.
First person here in a minute. Gotta concentrate, guys. I got flowers to go around. Oh, it does. I got 0.4 on mine.
Weak.
It's literally unplayable. Okay. Playing. I said you had to play it, you know. You also don't drive yourself from like yard to yard either, which I would like to see that personally. You know, I would like to see that, but that's okay. That is a-okay. But like every game, you're always going to have something that you're like, man, I wish they did like this instead. We have string trimmers and leaf blowers next. DLC. Maybe like a hedge trimmer, trim some bushes. Although it is called Lawn Mowing Simulator. It's not called like Lawn Care Simulator, you know? Ghost, what's going on? How's it going? Please tell me you got something from UPS today. Please? Please tell me. The UPS guy brought you a present. That sounds weird.
About time.
That's great. Is it the right thing? Or is it something else? I'm gonna have to get a different controller. I got some other ones in my house. It just keeps bringing the camera down, and I don't like that. Just keeps bringing it down. I'm not a fan of that. All right. Carson, you sound like Ghost Mom, apparently. I guess it'd be about time. I'm at. That's funny. That is amusing. Well, that's good, Ghost. I'm glad that you got the PC today. And as far as Discord, like, I'll be around, like I said, be around. Only gonna stream this probably to like 9:30. I don't want to stream this all night, so this shows words. This is just supposed to be like a kind of an intro, kind of check the game out, kind of stream, decide if I want to stream it some more. So yeah. Oh yeah. Good talk. Right? So far, it's pretty good. Pretty good. I don't have to sweat. I can like cut grass. You know, it's pretty great. Not gonna lie. Wait, wouldn't I like roast myself if I stayed in a hot tub for 24 hours? First off. Second off, never gonna happen. Third, I'll play in
roast yourself if it was inside.
Huh? But it's a hot tub, Leonard. A hot tub.
So?
How many of those are actually like?
How long are you
hot though?
How long are you supposed to be in like a real hot tub before
Depends
it's like
on your temperature?
4 or 5 days.
Like, are you telling me you can sit in a hot tub for 4 or 5 days before it like cooks your insides? Like,
yeah.
You are built different, aren't you?
Unless you're pregnant, then it's only like 2 days.
I think it's like 5 minutes, isn't it?
It's not very long.
Yeah, I'll say they don't want you to like cook. 96 hour? No, chat. It's against terms of service. I'll get banned. First off. Oh man, what did I tell you, Leonard? By the way.
What?
You were talking about the missus out having fun last night. And I said, all you gotta do is check her Snapchat. You'll see who she's with. I was right.
Oh, because you checked her Snapchat.
I did.
Stalker.
It's the first one that pops up on like the stories for me on Snap, okay? Does that mean I'm a stalker?
It's okay, John's stalking your wife. Don't worry.
Leonard, I'm sorry. I don't mean to stalk your wife. It just, it was right in front of my face and I couldn't
You might
help.
as well stalk her. Remember, you're getting her whenever I'm done with her.
Oh, jeez. That is such an awkward conversation. Oh, chat. Yeah, I'm not sitting in hot water that long. Don't worry, chat. Or water at all. Man, can you imagine how pruny, like, your feet would be? Bro. Ugh.
Bro, imagine trying to use your thumbprint. L.
Hot tub session max recommended 45 minutes.
45 minutes. There is a maximum stream time. It's 48 hours. They don't want, Twitch will not allow you to go over that. If you do, you get, like, you can get in trouble, I guess, get banned. So, not that a ban on Twitch is like the end of the world for anybody apparently anymore, so. Yeah.
Your account will get suspended for like 3 days.
Oh my god. Nobody's doing a 24-hour hot tub lawn mowing stream, chat. Not happening. Not happening.
Did Gerard just refer to me as that dude?
I think he did just say that dude.
My guy. Don't
you
know who I am? No, you probably don't. It's fine.
Don't you know who he is? Oh, my stream deck's not working. There it is. That guy. Mr. Leonard. The man, the myth, the legend himself, chat.
The legend?
So, if you notice a lot of the subathon people, they will actually turn off their stream for like a few minutes. They have to. Yeah, at least they're supposed to. At least they are supposed to. I know when, what's his name, Ludwig was doing his, he would stop his stream for like 5 minutes here or there. Of course, he also did a lot of sleeping on stream too, so maybe Twitch was okay with that. I don't know. Bless you.
Keep it to yourself.
I kind of sounded
Quit
juicy.
sneezing.
Ow.
Leonard got called stupid.
Miss Leonard, everybody. Ain't she a peach?
You're so lucky to have her.
I mean, I'm something.
That's when Leonard goes. $5 starting bid.
Oh, jeez. You can't auction people. That's not allowed anymore. Okay? Anymore.
Challenge accepted.
Dude, yeah, I see an eBay listing in your future.
Hey, I'm going to sell you on eBay. Is that okay?
You give me the highest builder.
Well, obviously, I wouldn't give you to the lowest.
Oh. Right?
Leonard goes, hold my beer, watch this.
Chat, I'm struggling right now. I need to focus on the game, but chat's fun to look at, so.
Dude, I've already done like 3 extra yards in the time it's done you to do that one.
Ellie.
Fire Shadow's got a point. Sharing is caring, but don't share what's making you sneeze. You got a point there, Fire. You definitely have a point. What'd you say, Carson? I was not listening.
Huh?
Yeah, that's what I thought. Chat, we are not auctioning Leonard's wife off in stream. That is not okay. We're not doing that, chat. No, he's trying to auction Leonard's wife. Ghost, even better. Yeah. Yeah, Leonard's wife. So awkward. Oh, man. Anyway, how's the weather, chat?
Allie, can you hear me?
We got some rain today.
Hey.
And like, it made it a lot cooler here. First part of the day was miserable. Once we got rain. Just saying. Oh yeah. The grass is great, Sean. It's great. Growing. Well, not too fast anyway. With skippers.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Skippers, chat, skippers. They happen in real life too, okay? They definitely do.
Only. Oh, my foot's not.
They do happen.
I saw that.
I wonder with the zero turn, like how much turf damage are we going to be doing? Because, you know, IRL with the zero turn.
I will take it. Only if you stream your stream.
No. No deal.
No deal. You can do a lot of turf damage with a zero turn, like real fast. You know?
He told me to be quiet.
115 degrees, pouring concrete. Farmer Nick, no. No, thank you, sir. No, thank you. That sounds terrible. Sounds really bad. Attract zero turn. I don't think they're gonna have those in the game, but that would be sick. Maybe mods, you never know. This game moddable. Every game's moddable if you try hard enough, right? I think. Steven, you'd like to have a riding lawnmower for next summer? Nice. Very nice. I think we might be getting something new for the farm next year. I think we might be getting something different for the farm. Dad's been talking about it. He was like, you know, side by side this year, maybe a new lawnmower next year. So our laser is going to blow up one of these days. It is 21 years old after all. So I fully expect the thing to blow up one of these days while I'm using it. Wish I started with a push more. Yeah, I could see that. A lot of people are saying that's, I'm not gonna lie. Metallic, I got some windows that need to be washed if you want to come on over. Thanks for the host, by the way. Appreciate that. Oh, there's what I don't have cut. I was like, I can't find anything that I don't have cut. I'm at 95.9%. Let's go. Yeah. Gotta cut it all, chat. Or at least most of it. You don't have to quite get all of it, but... So Carson, you said on what, the next one? You have to hit 100%?
I think this one you do.
With this one? Okay.
Yep.
Holy Hannah Montana.
It's not it's not like all of it's 100, but like it's
100, but it's not really 100.
Yeah, no.
Okay. That would be a long bike rider drive, yeah. You're not wrong, Metallic. It's going. How's it going? Welcome in. Welcome in. Okay. So confused.
We got it handled, don't you worry.
Jesus.
Huh? What? Yes, Ghost. I would make money and like XP, I believe. I think. Definitely money. Yes. Yes, yes. For sure. Yeah, a little bit, chat. I don't know why it does that sometimes, but it sure does.
What?
Your microphone takes you to like 3,000 time to time.
It's like announcing that I'm here.
We heard it. Alrighty, chat. We are done with this one. I'm not having internet issues, am I? I haven't dropped a frame yet. Knocks on wood.
Oh, it's raining?
Oh, you have rain? Oh,
Yeah.
Trent's having internet issues. Alright. Thanks for that follow. Appreciate you. Welcome in. How's it going? Okay, so we do get XP as well. You can see down here, at the bottom here.
You get loans, you
Or that's
have
money.
to have.
That's money. 95 XP. RP.
You get loans, you have to have certain unlocks.
Okay. So we got $350 that go around, guys. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Okay, so see, we're almost to level 2. Or 3. We're just going to keep hitting accept until we get something to do. I don't want that. Okay, we don't want that either. I want to repair my lawnmower. Because it's important to keep a quality, maintained lawnmower. Oh, we have a choice of jobs now. Oh, wait. Are these ones we already did? These are ones we've already done. Wait, how do I get another one? Carson, I'm confused. How do I?
Gotta find one.
Didn't I already do this one?
Keep
Oh,
doing them.
Okay, never mind. I was wrong, chat. All right.
Customers, buddy. You can advertise to get new ones too.
Really? And you like get on Facebook and like, yo, $20, I'll cut your grass. Is there a setting for freedom? Not that I've found. There might be though. All right, 2 3/4 inch. That's what we want, chat. Oh, I can't run around with the mouse and keyboard with the controller. It's weird. Very strange to me. Thanks for host, guys. Appreciate hosting. Thank you. Oh, pick up your yard, people. God. My 3-year-old nephew's really bad about cleaning up the yard before I mow. Just saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. Big, leaving stuff in the yard guy. I mean, he is only 3, so I guess it's acceptable. One more thing out here in the yard somewhere. Where's that? Where's it at? Got it. Nailed it. Nailed it. Nailed it. One more. I don't like that there's no like trailer or truck. Like, I think it'd be cool if you could see like the truck. You know, that would be pretty neat, right? Can't have freedom money. You'll wait for it. Okay. It is on sale technically right now on Steam, slightly. But yeah. All right, 2 3/4. We want to turn it on. Here we go. Go back to first person. Got to keep our blades sharp though, guys. That's all I know. That makes customers happy. Because if your blades aren't sharp, it tears the grass. It doesn't cut the grass. Who knew that? Anybody that's cut grass before probably knows. Okay. That was an awkward turn. Let's never do that again, okay? Never do that one again. Actually, really need to sharpen the blades on the lawnmower at the farm right now. They are very dull. That's like a whole process to take those blades off, so.
I stalled my engine hoops.
Good job, Carson. Good job, Carson.
Oh. Fuck.
Did you just cuss?
No.
Or you almost did. You almost said freedom dollar. All right. The whole backing up's a little clunky, maybe. That's okay. That's okay. No? Pretty sure he almost did. Just throwing that out there. Yeah, pretty sure. Wouldn't be the first time that word was said on my stream, but first time in a while.
Mrs. Leonard.
Wait, did she cuss? Recently?
Not today, but she has before.
A lot.
Oh, you're right. Hilarious too when it happens, not gonna lie. I mean, it is.
You're doing the one you just did again, Johnny? Come on.
No, I'm on a different one, Carson.
Are you?
For sure. Yeah. Dude, that neighbor's got a pool. Oh no, the flowers! They were not underneath my deck. There's no shot that those. No shot. No shot. I protest. I'm gonna rage quit. Yeah, I just said I'm gonna rage quit lawn mowing sim. I said that, chat. I don't really mean it. Apparently your blades stick out the front of your deck. Just so everybody's aware. No, this is a different one, Carson. Dude, I think a wheel would be pretty sick though. I just don't know how you do like your acceleration on the wheel, but like obviously with your right foot, but like I feel like that would get kind of old really fast. Oh, I hit the wall. I hit the wall. I hit the wall. Does it matter? We're good. They're good. What, blades that stick out the front of the lawnmower? Yeah, there's nothing dangerous about that. No. Not for the guy riding the lawnmower. Anybody else around there, that could be a problem. But not for the guy driving the lawnmower. We're going full speed. All out right now. Look at us, we're flying, chat. We gotta watch that meter down there on the bottom right. If that gets too far, then we start leaving grass and stuff, and it's not good. But we can kind of speed boost it apparently at times here. Depends how heavy the grass is, you know. Like if it's not as tall, you can get away with driving faster. At full send for sure. Full send engaged. Like see here, it's actually this might be a high-speed yard. This is the way I like to mow. Assuming conditions are correct for this kind of mowing. Because they're not always. Conditions would not always justify this mowing. And I'm going to look at that spot from now on and just be like, RIP those flowers, hey. Man. We're flying. What'd you do?
I think my mower's on fire.
What? How'd you put your how do you Carson, only you would set your lawnmower on fire, my guy. What are we doing here?
Up and my screen turned black. Oh god.
Get off and run away from it. They said follow, appreciate you, welcome in. How's it going? Only Carson was setting a lawnmower on fire, chat. I'm telling you. Only Carson. Holy cow. That's great. So what did the game like pop up a thing or what happened?
No, like the engine thing turned red and it was like, hey dummy. And then like I didn't know what to do, so I just kept going and then it like stopped the mission and then it sent me back to the shop.
You need to buy a new engine now or something?
Nope. Repaired it and we're good to go.
Wow. Oh no, Sean, only Carson can do it. So I guess if I just like...
There's one of them I was mowing. It's like a forest.
Oh really?
Yeah.
As you gotta go slow for that, huh?
Yeah, it's like I couldn't... The minimum height I could mow it was the maximum height of the mower.
Oh.
So like, yeah.
Wow. So far game is great. I mean, if you like cutting grass, it's pretty good so far. I've been enjoying it. Been playing for an hour now. Played a little before stream as well, just to kind of get a few bearings and settings and turn the volume down. By the way, all my volumes are set at like 5 or less %. It's like a 1 to 10 scale, but like 5 or less. Game's incredibly loud. So note to self, if you're buying this game, guys, it is available on Steam and on some consoles and stuff. Turn the sound down. It's crazy loud. Crazy loud. Got a random 80s song stuck in my head right now. It's great. It's always a jukebox in my head, so. Anybody else like that?
Zero.
What?
Jukebox hero.
Be a jukebox hero. I know what it is. Okay, that's why I need to play this game. I need to crank up my 80s music. That's how I cut grass in real life, guys. My like 70s, 80s, 90s playlist on Spotify. I need to jam to that right now. Oh man, this winter's gonna be lit. I'll be cutting grass every week, all winter long. We can have mow day streams. It's mow day, baby.
Like a day stream,
Yeah.
and you're just sitting here mowing.
Mowing.
Be a
Mowing.
great single player game.
I kind of wish it was multi though, man. That'd be fun. Carson and I whipping lawnmowers at each other and stuff right now. Oh,
You know that TikTok of the guys that like mow in tandem?
yeah.
You seen them?
Yeah.
Like they're always covered in grass from each other.
Uh-huh. I wouldn't
Yes.
mow like that.
No, that'd be us.
Yeah, in the game.
Oh yeah.
I saw a really good one on GTA online,
Yeah.
and they had like fighter jets that had like smoke, like red, white, and blue smoke,
Yeah.
and they were flying all around, like putting patterns out. It was really cool. You just got the Borgo DLC for Farm Sim. Didn't realize how big. Yes, you get that big John Deere to pull them too. Although technically the case has more horsepower, but you know who's counting? Who's counting, guys? So yeah, I can't wait till first time sees that I'm playing this game. He watched me play a demo for like 30 seconds when it was out. I sat here and played it, and he's just like, that's dumb. I was like, I know! But I'm loving it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving it. I wonder what the grass looks like with 3090. Dang. Kinda crazy. You think I'm gonna get DMCA'd for? I probably will. I probably will. McDonald's, I love you. Please don't take me down. It would be very sad. If they DMAC me, I'm never buying another chicken nugget. Okay. Taking that one. Yep. I'll never buy another chicken nugget, chat. I love their chicken nuggets too. They're so good. Wait. Co-op's in the works? Wait. Wait. How do you know this stuff? How do you know this stuff about the game? Are you a dev? Wouldn't that be cool? Multiplayer would be pretty lit though. I am on an Xbox controller currently. I will try my wheel setup at some point in the future, but that's after I redo my setup because, you know, I don't like my current wheel setup that I have now. Not very good for green screen reasons. So. Carson, we need to work on that, by the way.
What?
You know, I was planning on getting like some real cameras.
Oh, okay.
So we probably should start looking into that part of it. Because I have a feeling like everything else takes 6 months to find anything. So yeah. And hello, thanks for the information about the game. Co-op's coming. That's cool. I am down for that. It'd probably be kind of annoying with the people I play games with though, Carson.
Hey.
That would be hilarious, wouldn't it? I'm leaving skippers. Oh my gosh. Oh, watching the Steam broadcast. Steam broadcast, 2 devs are talking. That's cool. All right. I mean, I'm an hour in and I'm still using the same lawnmower, but I don't know if that means that's a grind or not, to be honest. I'm not sure.
I'm about to upgrade.
So Carson's like an hour and a half, hour and 45 minutes, so he's a little ahead of me. And so he's about to upgrade his lawnmower for the first time.
You get the Skag.
Going Skag?
It's cheaper, it's bigger, and it goes faster.
Big Skag guy, huh?
Yep.
This will be the first time I ever operate a Skag in a video game, especially.
But you also have to upgrade your garage too.
Oh.
You only have one bay, and it's occupied by this mower.
You sell this lawnmower?
You can. but there's some jobs that require you can't
Smaller.
side discharge for mulch. Like you have to mulch it. And I think with the SEG, it's only a side discharge. You can't put like a chute blocker on or something.
No blade blocker. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yep.
That is unfortunate. Will take a while.
And it's 1,500
Okay.
upgrade, and then the mower's 8.4. You can also get a loan.
Yeah,
A small loan.
Eventually, we have to worry about Carson setting fire to company equipment. Yep. That we do, Sean. That we do, buddy. See, I wanted to slow down there because I was turning sharp. I don't want to go super fast. Don't need any turf damage. I wonder how the discharging looks.
I don't know. About to find out.
Let's see. That's pretty neat. This yard, though, man, I can just fly through this one. Oh, gotta be careful on my turns.
I feel like the zero turns are gonna tear up the yards.
I mean, they do in real life if you're not careful, so. Definitely. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go mowing, boys. It's mow day, baby. Remember when we would do that on Snapchat all the time to each other?
Yeah.
Let's bring that back. It was
Okay.
entertaining. That was very entertaining.
Yeah, well, I think it got so dry, like all of us kind of stopped mowing.
We did. It was all, well,
Like,
we were
nothing
excited to
grew.
mow like in the spring, and then it just became like miserable, so we quit doing it. We used to Snapchat each other and yell that it was mow day. Like a group of us,
Guess
like,
what day it is?
it's mow day, baby.
I'm gonna take that commercial. You ever seen the commercial, like guess what day it is with the camel and it's hump day?
Oh, it was, yeah.
I'm gonna do that, but have Brian like cut out. It's hump day. I'm gonna cut out and put Brian saying mow day.
It's mow day, baby. Yeah, I'll put the baby in. It's mow day, baby. Can't wait to hear Brian.
Brian saying.
That'll be good. That'll be lit.
Little Brian.
Brian is the goat, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Notice the skipper. Got a lot of skippers. Not happy about it. Not thrilled about it.
So, the trailer that this mower comes on seems kind of small for this mower. How tight is it gonna be when you get like the big mower up?
Maybe you have to buy a different trailer,
No,
or
because I know when you start collecting grass, there'll be like Kevlar bags that get put
Oh,
up beside
really?
that you have to dump into. Yeah,
oh boy, we have to
'cause you
collect.
Yep. There's mowers that collect, and then there's.
I better get
probably
paid like 3 times as much if I have to bag a yard. I'm just
Right.
saying. I hated bagging grass in real life. Absolutely hated bagging grass.
I didn't mind it.
Oh,
I mean,
not
like,
with the
because
walker.
that's how like you did mow in Nebraska. Like you didn't just cut it and mulch
Really?
it. Nope.
Why?
Only places in town that did was out at the golf course, except for the greens, around the lake and the cemetery.
Everybody else bags.
Mm-hmm. They had a little city dump north of town where you took grass and like tree branches.
I don't know if Nebraska people are built different or dumb. I'm not sure. Sorry. No offense.
Well, the grass just grew so much and like so thick you had to like bag it.
No shot.
Really.
No shot. The only time
It
I ever
looks a lot better too. Unless you wanted to mow like every day.
the only time I ever bagged grass was like little old ladies. Or like
But like we
leaves. I would bag leaves.
there was a big, not like they weren't like a big company, it was like a family mowing thing
Yeah.
from like the next town over. They had a custom built trailer for the walkers and stuff. They could fit 3 walkers sideways on it and the whole back. I'll find you a picture and send it to you later.
Okay.
But like they would just back into this like thing that would lay down, like curl almost all the way down to the ground. They'd dump into there, and then when it's done, it'd lift up. And at the dump, they would just unhook the back, and it had a walking floor, and it just put all out.
That's crazy.
But like they could fit 3 walkers sideways in there. They had the thatching rake holders, like the attachment mounts on the trailer and everything. It was
Plugger,
like
yes. Mowing is the only
duty.
job, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, mowing is the only job.
we get mods.
Can we get like realism mods? Something. I mean, it's not that bad though.
We get walkers yet.
Of course you want walkers. I want to chuck a Gravely in here. Let's go.
We want quality mowers in here.
Okay, fine. We'll get some John Deeres. That hurt me to say. That like legitimately hurt me on the inside to say that, by the way. I want to throw that out there.
Good.
Anyway. Dude, I love driving on the trailer. Clunk, clunk. V8 power, right on. No, it'd be 50 meters wide and go, you know, what is it, 60 miles an hour, Plugger? Something like that.
Way too fast.
Heck yeah, brother. I love the loading thing is a lawnmower blade spinning around too. That
Dude,
might be my favorite part.
I don't know if I just didn't pay that much attention in the demo,
Yeah.
but like I don't think that was in the demo, and I think it's absolutely amazing.
Yeah, I think it's great. We want to go to the garage. We would like to everything. I don't really need to, but I will. Don't want to. I don't want to do that either. No. Don't let me. No, I didn't want to do this. Let me out of here. Thank you. Back to the map. Find another job. So how do you know? I guess does it not show you ones that you've done, or how's that work?
I don't really know. I'm just kind of going, and if I see one that's worth a lot, I just kind of do it.
I want to do this one because there's a gnome. I can see a gnome in the picture, so that's why I want to do this one. Probably need to.
Oh, I'm doing that one.
Are you?
See, this is the one I was talking about. See if you see the contract requirements.
Okay.
It tells you like you can't use like you couldn't use the scag on this yard because it doesn't collect.
Or it doesn't. It discharges.
Yeah, and it doesn't just molt.
I got you. Sean, yeah, I've refueled it every time between every yard. I'm a good lawn care professional like that, sir. Oh yeah, look at that gnome. The water is so reflective too.
Ray traced water.
Ray traced water. We have 7 objects in this yard. Oh my goodness, people.
Yeah, there's a lot in this one.
Y'all need to get better about cleaning up your yards.
I only had 5 this time around. This is my second time doing this one.
Oh really?
Because it's worth a lot.
A little bench there we gotta mow around. All right. Okay. Only at 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. Let's go. Jump on the mower. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go mowing, boys. Yeah, you heard me, chat. You heard me. What am I mowing at? I am mowing
3/8. 2 3/8.
Yeah, 2 3/8. There we go. I set my height. Turn her on and buggity, buggity, buggity. These corners are kind of interesting.
Yeah, dude, hit one. See what happens.
Is that where you set your lawnmower on fire?
No, I was overloading and I forgot to repair the engine. Like its condition was way down.
Yeah. So my truck, guys, this is the RP of this game. My truck
Is a Ford and got towed away because it's
no. So like I've actually had this happen before where like you're out cutting grass and somebody needs to say use the bathroom in a really bad way. Okay. So the driver or my helper, we're gonna call him my helper.
Helper B.
He had to, yeah, helper B, definitely. He had to use the bathroom. Oh yeah, you bounce off the wall, don't you? Okay.
Dude, it like flips your thing up. It's kind of
Ow.
much.
But he had to use the bathroom, and so he unhooked the trailer and just left with the truck. Okay. But conveniently, it's at every yard. I don't. Oh my God. Is this damaging my lawnmower?
I don't think so. No.
Wow.
I know, like if you were to keep like pushing it, like when it's red.
Yeah.
That's what hurts your mower.
Wait, what's that do? Hit L. I was thinking that would like turn on the light. Do we have headlights? Seems a little dark.
So.
But that's what happened to Helper, to the truck. He had to go use the bathroom. That's the RP we're going with, okay? Why don't I roleplay at video games? Because I'm really good at it. I should do it more. No. Definitely
We
not.
could
good.
set a mowing crew up in FS.
Good. No, just
Get
don't.
the passenger script mod.
Yeah.
Get a few like get the
Trucks,
John Deere
oh,
Walker laser pack
Yeah.
and some trailers and get a landscaping map. Oh, dude.
Bro, let's go.
Non-collision camera.
FS mowing crew coming to YouTube near you.
Definitely not.
3 days from. Oh man, I overload like instantly on this yard. Yeah, we've actually had that happen though when we were out cutting grass back in the day. Like somebody had to go do something, whether it be a bathroom break or had to run home and help my mom with something or whatever. Had to go buy more like drinks for us cutting grass. Usually it was bathroom related, to be honest. So it's definitely happened though in my life, for sure. We had GPS on this more now. Is that a thing?
Yeah, right.
Auto steer.
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
Auto steer for more.
Auto steer for more beers. That's right. Definitely. At least this one has like some real long, good passes. You know.
Oh yeah. Mowing with the pool.
You just gotta watch the overload. I want to overload the machine, so.
No one catch fire.
Yeah, Carson, right?
Hey.
Definitely wouldn't want to catch my lawnmower on fire. Sean, I don't know. I mean, it's kind of like dark, or I don't know what you call the weather in this map right now. But it's kind of like not super bright, so.
Well, it's raining for me.
Really?
Yep. Sprinkling, I
Wow.
should say.
Wow. I don't know, Sean. Won't overload lawnmower, no. Assuming if you have a side discharge, you can go like better, huh? Faster.
I would assume so.
But you got it.
Nah, not yet. I'm still mowing. I'm only halfway done with this one. After this, I'm gonna go get it.
Okay.
I'll try it out.
You can explain to me how to do it. Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Even Skipper's chat can't do that. I don't know about the dust animations either. It seems a little extra right now.
No kidding.
But what do I know? What do I know? I kind of don't like. It's kind of like dark and dreary. I don't like it. Don't like it. They do have a nice Carson. Oh. Okay, the lawnmower doesn't turn tight enough to go around this tree. That's fun. Just mowing. Mowing circles. Mowing. Get some good circles here, you know.
Controller, hello?
Dog
I'm
water.
stuck in reverse.
I
A
know.
circle.
Oh no. That's a problem, huh? Just mowing.
There we go. God. Like, you know, like when GPS locks up in FS?
Yeah.
What it was doing, like, that's what it was like.
Oh,
It was just doing whatever it wanted to do.
it's not good. It's not good. That's a really bad one. Really bad circle. Go. Hopefully that worked. Looks like it did. Looks like it is. That was quality edging along that, what's it called? The what was that? A bench. That a bench. I feel like to go back and forth, you need like 8,000 passes on the ends to turn.
Yeah, especially with this thing.
Even worse if I had the little tractor. I guess the tractor's technically the next lawnmower, but I'm probably not going to go.
Next one I'm getting is the Skag.
Yeah. What's that other little like zero turn looking thing?
I don't know. That blue one?
Yeah.
I don't know.
That could be the Strat, maybe.
Skag or nothing, dog.
Skag or nothing. Have enough money for the Skag?
Yep. Took out a little loan.
I got you. Mowing in reverse chat. Love to see it. You can. It's not that big of a deal. I've done it.
Yep.
It is kind of like dark though, isn't it? Like, it actually is a little dark right now. I know I have more edge work to do on the other side of the map, so do that now. Matter. Just need more like end rows. 0 turn 2 to 3 is pretty good, so. Wait. Tony's playing Farm Sim? Mr. Rigatoni actually around his PC? Or he's losing internet and got it back or something? That's the real question there. Who knows? All right. All right. Metallic, we'll catch you later, buddy. Have a good night. It's 10:30 already for you, isn't it? East Coaster over there. So this might, I don't know. I don't want to go like late tonight. I want to even, I don't know. We'll see.
That yard.
Do what?
Finish that yard.
Yeah, I'll probably finish this one. And we'll probably call it there, guys. Just supposed to be like a kind of check the game out kind of stream, you know. It wasn't going to be like a super long stream or anything, so. But, yeah. Hope that answers your
Are we
question.
playing this for 11 hours Saturday too?
Yeah. Yeah. No more farm sim. I'm done. I'm retiring. Retiring from the farm. I'm starting my own lawn care business. I'm going out, baby. Going to England. Starting my own mowing career. No, we'll be playing Farm Sim on Saturday. Don't worry, chat. I will play this again, but I don't know when. I have been enjoying it. You guys seem to be enjoying it. So, not saying this is going to be like the most, like the biggest game that I stream or the one I streamed for the longest time or anything like that. Friday night will be Satisfactory. Thursday afternoon will be Farm Sim. Madison County. And actually, we probably going to be starting a new save. So we'll have to cheat in some money. To kind of get where we're at right now. So we actually need to jump in and like sell land and sell equipment just to see where we're at. So we can roughly get that much money back, you know?
Work on that tomorrow.
I'll be here tomorrow night. Won't be here during the day tomorrow. You won't.
Hey, me neither.
You won't be either. Carson goes back to school tomorrow, chat. So gross.
I could learn more here at home than I could there, probably.
You have Google, right?
Yeah. I mean, legit, all we're gonna do this week is like talk about this year, and it's gonna be like a lot.
That's first week though, right? Like.
Yeah, it's gonna be like, here's like your syllabus, sign in, come back, have your parents sign it.
Yeah.
Or you can just sign it as them and just be like, whatever. That's what like all of us do. 'Cause, like usually.
Your mom works for the school, so.
Yeah.
Probably have her sign it, huh? Gotcha, Pepper. We'll catch you later, Pepper. Have a good one. Professor. How's it going, Professor? Welcome in. Welcome to Lawn Mowing Simulator. I'm mowing the lawn. Pretty self-explanatory. Dude, it's kind of rough around these trees. Kind of. It's throwing off me lawnmower. I'm leaving skippers. Like it. Clean up the skippers. Thanks for that follow. Appreciate you. Welcome in. They're all about lawn mowing sim. Guys, Farm Sim is my main game. I will say that, but hey, I don't mind playing something a little different from time to time. Been playing some Satisfactory as well. I'll be playing that again Friday, like I said before. And farming again on Thursday. No stream for me tomorrow. Got behind the scenes work to do tomorrow night, so. Always something behind the scenes. Pepper, you hate it already, and it hasn't even started. Oh. Sorry. No, the skips are definitely not acceptable for us. Not at all. There's another one right there, too. As somebody who cut grass professionally for a lot of years, skippers bother me greatly. Because there's nothing worse than noticing a skipper after you load your lawnmower back up.
Right?
I mean, that's what string trimmers are for. But it sucks. And or if you had like a really good pattern on a yard, and then you're like, oh, there's a skipper out in the middle. I gotta ruin my pattern now. Ugh. Sucks too. Throwing that out there. But string trimmers are a great touch-up tool, so unfortunately we don't get them in this game. But they are a thing in real life, obviously. I will say, man, if you if you push the triggers a little too hard, you can whip this lawnmower forward, backwards. Like, it's a little aggressive, maybe. You just, like, take the inputs down by, like, 50%. Would be okay by me. That would be fine by me. Yeah, we'll probably get this yard done, and then, call it for the night, guys. It's a little short introduction to the game, basically. Check it out. And I will probably play it again at some point. Maybe Thursday night even. I don't know. Let's see. We will wait and see. I do feel like I'm leaving a lot of skippers on this map. And they probably won't matter. You don't have to get 100%.
Not about the steering of this.
Did you get the zero turn?
No. Oh yeah. Still don't.
This little out front thing?
Yeah.
Alright, Sean. I cut it differently than you do. How would you cut it, Professor? How would you do it? I'm having fun with it, yeah. I'm having fun with it. I want a bigger lawnmower, though. I will tell you that much. I will tell you that right now. I want a bigger lawnmower. But we'll get there. We will get there eventually, guys. Not tonight, probably, but eventually. All right. Come on, Bessie, up the hill. I like hills. I like it. I did go around the outside first, Professor. I mean, like all the way until you get to the inside. That could be. But I did start on the outside. Yeah, the steering on this thing, I'm not about this. I'll be honest here, not about it. Hopefully it's gonna make us appreciate like a zero turn that much more. Hopefully.
I used half my fuel to do 81% of this yard.
81% of the yard I'm on?
Yeah.
Really? Wow. Yeah, this is like the most amount of actual grass that I've cut yet.
Oh yeah.
I feel like.
It's the one that you can get the most money and XP from.
Okay, so thanks for the host. Appreciate it. The water's so shiny. So shiny. Might be a little too shiny, but it's shiny all right. And see, honestly, Professor, about like the different ways to mow, I don't run a tractor like this even. You know, I'm a zero turn guy. So go around until you don't need any more end rows and then back and forth. Because zero turn, you can do that, you know? So I never really ran like a lawn tractor. A little bit when I was young, but that was it. The 4 to 7 time. I got you, Professor. I'm a big back and forth guy, but of course, like I said, that's on a zero turn. So it's a whole different world there, of course.
Just a little.
Yeah. Just a lot. That's all. That's crazy. You only have to cut your grass between 4 and 7 times. I need to cut the grass right now at the farm twice a week. And I'm only cutting it twice on Sundays, so it's like really bad every time we're down there. But it's just part of life right now. Nothing we can really do with it. Just keep cutting it. I did see a guy on TikTok that had a growth inhibitor that he sprays on his yard so he doesn't have to cut very often. And I was like, bro, 5-head golf courses use that stuff. They don't have to mow as much. That's kind of genius right there, buddy.
NASCAR fan _ Marks just resubscribed for 11 months.
Yo, NASCAR fan, welcome back for 11 months. Appreciate the resub. How's it going? Holy cow. No, totally, Professor. I'm on board with you. Wait, Trent, are you ragging on me right now? As I go like all different directions here. Hello, yeah. Welcome in, NASCAR fan. Like, oh, how's it going? All right. Yeah, with a garden tractor or like a yard tractor, going back and forth is a no-go for sure. Takes way too long. Waste too much time. Definitely with a zero turn, it is nice. It sure is nice. And actually, I've been like cutting the farm here recently. I'll do like a 45 one way and then let everything dry out for like an hour and go back at it 45 the other way. Makes it look really good.
Checkerboard it.
Yeah, basically.
Diamonds.
Yeah, checkerboard, but on like 45s. Not a big diamond guy. That's too much angle. Or a checkerboard. Yeah.
All the people who post videos on like TikTok of them striping a yard,
Yep.
the ones that like go over it like 3 times,
Yeah.
really make them bold. It's like, you guys are hurting the grass.
You guys are taking way too much time out of your day too.
And it's not healthy for the grass at all.
I mean,
Because you're leaning it over so much.
yeah.
You need to stand it up and not just go over it every like time the same way.
You know, some skippers real quick. Gotta get rid of the skippers, guys. They're like Pokemon. We gotta catch them all. Or something. Like, oh, we're over here. Okay, hang on. Gotta get these. At least when we're doing skippers, we can drive fast, you know? Hello. Turning? Nope, not a thing on this one. Not a fan. Not a fan of this particular lawnmower. But we will get something better next time we play. Hopefully. Oh, you haven't seen this kind of articulated more before? It's not really something probably that we have too many of in America. I would assume this is more of like a overseas type lawnmower
Oh yeah.
that I'm running right now. Would be
I'm
very
93% done.
nice. Dude, I like caught up to you or something.
Yeah.
You were at like 50% when I was at 20. I'm 80 or I'm 92. 90.2. That's
This one might be bigger than that one too.
I thought it was the same one.
Which one's your statue?
Looks like a giant gnome.
I don't have a statue in mine. No, this isn't the same one. This is bigger.
Oh, okay. I gotcha. Yep, zero turns are where it's at. The big thing with zero turns, guys, and you're talking about quality of cut, yes, it is a thing. Because your blade tip speed is so much higher on a, quote, commercial grade lawnmower. That's a government thing. Homeowner lawnmowers can only have blades that go so fast. And commercial grade lawnmowers, their blades can go a lot faster. So commercial grade lawnmowers, yes, are going to cut better just because A, the decks are made better, and B, blade tip speed is a lot higher. That's one of the big differences between like homeowner and commercial machines. To be honest, especially if you're talking about like, you know, a little yard tractor from Walmart, you know, they're not really made to cut grass. They're just kind of made to be cheap. So, yeah. It's supposedly a safety thing, Gerhardt. So, because I guess they're assuming if you buy a commercial grade machine, you should be a little safer with it. I don't know. Special Pat, what's up, man? How's it going? At least that's the theory, I guess. I don't know. But yep, that is a regulated thing by the government. Yeah. At least the guy is wearing hearing protection, you know? Real safe guy. I think he has eye protection on too. For sure they all do. All the characters. Well. Alright.
99.1.
High lift blades make a huge difference too, Trent. A lot of people don't really know what high lift blades are even.
Ah, I'm done. Go to the trailer.
Gerhardt, we're not getting into politics, just so you know. So let's just throw it there, you know. Yeah. Appreciate it. Yep. Awesome, Professor. I don't want people to have a helicopter. Kind of did that one time at the farm by accident, actually. So the lawnmower at the farm, or the brush hog, it runs on a 540 PTO. But on our 995, you can switch between 540 and 1000. If you turn that thing to 1000, oh my god, it sounds like a helicopter. Just saying. It's like whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Like, sounds like a helicopter. It's crazy.
Oh, it takes time to upgrade. Like, it's not like you pay and then it's like upgraded. It
Oh,
takes,
really?
I've got 4 days left.
Oh. Oh, your more already had high lift blades. I gotcha. High lifts are where it's at, man. All right, chat. Here we go. Ready for this? We made $510 euros. I'm gonna see if I can change that to freedom dollars. I'll work on that before. There is a headlight on this lawnmower, by the way. There's totally a headlight there. That'd be a good place for a headlight on that machine, actually. I like it. I kind of want this machine now. I want to drive something like this. I actually do. Anyway, we'll accept that. Okay. Yep. Sure. I'm hitting accept. Why wasn't that? Okay. We need to go fix our lawnmower because we got to do that every time. To be a good lawn care professional. So the sound of fueling though, kind of sus. Okay, so we can upgrade. Okay, so we're gonna accept that, I guess. So that takes time, right, Carson? Is that what you said?
Yeah. It takes 7 days.
Oh.
I've got 4 left.
Then we can't afford any of our HQs because we're poor now. We have $500, by the way.
Oh, Johnny.
What'd I do?
I'm looking at this Skag.
Yeah.
Available attachments: tiger stripe kit and a mulch plate.
Oh.
52 inches.
Oh, wow. Special pet, this is the full game. It came out today.
8,480 euros.
So guys, I actually used to cut grass professionally. Carson's looking at this Skag right here. I used to mow grass professionally, but I do not anymore. This is my full-time job nowadays. Twitch content creation. However you want to say it. Yeah, that's funny though. Yeah, Husqvarna has had some weird stuff. There's the big Skag. Yeah. I almost thought that said 120 miles per hour, by the way. It says 12.0 miles an hour. I swore that said 120. I was like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Yeah, something ain't right, Chief. So these are all your different mowers in the game, basically. If you're going to go mow a golf course, I guess you go. You got your Toros in here. 22,000.
Toros.
$38,000 for that Toro. Yeah, we have
What about
500.
the catching one?
31,000.
Really?
Yeah. So our next upgrade will probably be either this one. I don't
I'm
really.
going Skag.
That's only a 48 inch. We're rocking a 39. And the Skag is what, a 52? Yeah. Or a Turo. A Turo for a little more. 48 inch.
Turo.
Well, that's a 48. That's smaller.
It's smaller and goes slower and holds less.
Yeah, so get the Skag.
And it's rear discharge. Can't put a stripe kit on it.
Oh man, that's unfortunate. Anyway,
Put a 48-inch recycler kit, which I guess would be a mulcher, maybe. I don't know.
Probably. So anyway, guys, that's actually going to wrap it up for us for tonight. I just wanted to kind of check out the game a little bit and see what you guys thought. So should we stream this again, chat? Yes, no, maybe so. Let me know. TeamSpeak, I'll be back in a minute.
1 minute, go.
Those of you watching over on YouTube, have a great rest of your day. And as always, toodles.